Test. Right? Can you guys hear me? Uh-oh. Can you hear me over there? Yeah? Right. Can you hear me over here? Can you hear me? Okay? Just saying.
Thank you. Good afternoon, families. We're going to get started very shortly. Before we get started, I want to let you know that we may not have balloons in the gymnasium. So if you have balloons, please take your balloon and put it outside the door. So all of the balloons, they need to be outside of the gymnasium. Once again, if you have balloons, please put them outside of the gymnasium. If you have balloons, go ahead and take them and put them outside of the gymnasium. Thank you, sir. So, you guys over here, families, can you please take your balloons and put them outside? The balloons cannot be in here. The balloons have to be outside. Please, balloons have to be outside. Balloons have to be outside. You want to? Good afternoon. You guys look so good. Let me take a picture of y'all. Y'all look good. Look at that. Hey. All right, my name is Ms. Clark. I am the Dean of Students of Ames Middle School. So excited to see you guys. Happy graduation day. So we're gonna get ready to get started with our ceremony. I wanna do super quick housekeeping rules, okay? Be mindful that in the center, you'll see that it is a kind of a stairway. So please, we can't have anyone sitting on the stairway. Also, there will be no balloons inside. So if you have balloons, I need you to walk them out now. We can't have any balloons inside, guys. No balloons. So they have to go out now. Okay? All right. Also, we're going to have our graduates come in And as you can see, we're pretty packed. You guys, we changed the space for y'all, okay? We want to try to have all y'all people here, okay? So since this side is really full, we're going to start directing people to the overflow side when need be, okay? Another thing, I want you guys to be mindful. I know we're excited and a lot of our kids are graduating. Let's be mindful not to approach the graduates so that we're not stepping inside anyone else's photos, okay? Y'all excited? All right. All right, we're gonna get started with our graduates. They ready, guys, and they look good. They got their haircuts and their hair done and the heels and they look outstanding. Great job, parents. Great job, guardians. Give yourselves a hand. All right, so we're gonna get started. Are we ready, Miss Chu? So now, okay, wait, pause. All these parents that are trying to come in, you guys can come in now because my graduate's about to come. Once they come in, no one else can come in after them, okay? All right, thank you so much. I love y'all. Thank you, Miss Chu. Let's start. I meant to sit in the front. All right, good morning, families, once more. My name is Miss Clark. I am the Dean of Students of Ames College Prep Middle School. Welcome to the graduation ceremony for the class of 2023. Let's give our kids a hand. So excited to see all of your beautiful faces, all of our beautiful family, all of the culture. I love it. I love it. I love it. I've been in Ames for almost 10 years. This is probably my 9th or 10th graduation, and it's been so amazing to see. I've seen some of my graduates, my first graduates from so many years ago. One of the great things about Ames is we are a family. And so to see, I want to say, for one, thank you. Thank you, families, for allowing me, Superintendent Woods, Director of Schools Class, and also as well as our esteemed guest, Ms. Harrison, as well as Head of Academics, Ms. Baki. Thank you guys for allowing us to really educate your children and to be a part of your lives, their lives daily, and a part of your family. And so it's so beautiful to be able to see so many of our kids grow up, right? And to go from one stage to the next. It's such a beautiful thing. So thank you for allowing us to be a part of their lives. Some of you are just coming in. Welcome, welcome. Simple housekeeping rules, guys. We're gonna ask that there are no balloons inside of the auditorium. Thank you, guys. I see a full set of balloons up there. I need them outside. So please take an opportunity to take those balloons out right now. They've requested us. So guys, please take out your balloons now. Thank you. I know that we're kind of overcrowding. So those of you upstairs, I'm gonna ask that you come to our overflow, which is right here behind us. So be mindful, you guys can come out that way so you can sit over here behind us. Also, another thing, because your children are so beautiful, I know that you want to take so many pictures, so I'm going to ask you to refrain from coming up to our graduates during the ceremony to take photographs. So we will take a moment, and once the diplomas are given, Superintendent Woods and also Ms. Glass and Ms. Baki, they will take a moment to take photographs with your students once they receive their diplomas. You're welcome to take photographs after the ceremony, okay? Does everybody understand? We still family? All right. Okay, so I would like to introduce a very special man. Some of you may know him. Some of you will get to know him today. He is the vice president of our Student Government Association, and he will be your co-host or co-MC for this afternoon ceremony. I would like to invite King Wilson up. And I'm also going to bring up our student speakers. We talked about the beauty of our school and the beauty of all the cultures and languages. And I'm also going to ask that all of our students who are giving a welcome speech to come up as well. So if you're doing a welcome speech, can you please come? All right, so send in a straight line for me here. So you guys get a treat on this morning or this afternoon. You get to hear a special welcome in multiple languages on today. And this is our way of saying thank you for being a part of our family and welcome to our ceremony. King?
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm King Wilson, and I'd like to welcome you guys to the Ames graduation of 2023.
Hola, damas y caballeros, familiares y amigos, bienvenidos a la graduación de la clase 2023.
女士们、先生们，下午好，欢迎来到 Ames 2023的毕业典礼，谢谢。
أهلا وسهلا بكم الرجال والنساء في هذا اليوم المبارك بمناسبة تخرجنا بالعام الدراسي 2023.
Sen batını tuşağılıktı tabayırdı.
ሰላም ዝከበርኩም ዝከበርክን ኣባላት ስድራ ቤትን መሃዘትን ከመይ ኣለኩም እንኳን ናብ መረቕታ ትምህርቲ 2023 በደሃን መጻእኹም
Con xin chào tất cả mọi người đã đến buổi dự lễ tốt nghiệp này của 2023 này của tụi con. Cảm ơn tất cả mọi người đã có mặt ở đây ạ.
Salam Kubna
Thank you to all our speakers. Let's get a round of hands. Now I'm going to be sharing a speech that I wrote. Looking back at our time together, I am filled with a mixture of nostalgia and gratitude for the memories we created. 8th grade has been an incredible year, filled with fun, laughter, growth, and challenges. We've come a long way from our first day as timid middle school students, and starting with the future held. Throughout the year, we have had the various opportunities to participate in activities that helped us create and bond memories that last us a lifetime. Field trips, school dances, sports events, and class projects has all been a part of that fabric that made our 8th grade year so special. As we prepare to embark on our next adventure in high school, let us not forget the invaluable lessons that we've learned during our time here. Our teachers have installed the importance of hard work, perseverance, and empathy. They taught us to believe in ourselves and face every challenge with courage and determination. To our parents and guardians, thank you for your unwavering support and your encouragement. You have been our rock, our guiding light, and our biggest cheerleaders. Your love and belief in us has given us the strength to chase our dreams and become the best versions of ourselves. And to my fellow graduates, congratulations! We made it through awful quizzes, tests, and projects. We faced our fears and conquered them together. While we may be closing a chapter of our lives, we're also opening a new one full with endless possibilities as we move on from 8th grade. Let us also remember to stay connected to each other we may be graduating from 8th grade, but our friendships and connections we made here will last a lifetime. Cherish these relationships, continue to support and uplift one each other as we navigate through our journey ahead. I would like to leave you guys with a quote by Ralph Waldo Emerson. Do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there's no path and leave a trail. As we venture to the unknown, let us forge our own paths, create our own stories, and make our mark in our own world. Once again, congratulations to the class of 2023. May the future hold nothing but success, happiness, and growth for each other. Growth for each other and every one of us. Thank you and good luck to you all. And now I'd like to bring up our president, Elijah Rucker.
Good afternoon, parents, teachers, faculty, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2023. My name is Elijah Rucker, and I have been a student at Ames since the first grade, and now have the pleasure of serving as the Student Government Association president. It has been an honor working on behalf of the student body to create a fun and exciting learning environment. During our time here at Ames, each graduate has been fortunate to create fond memories and have developed friendships that will last a lifetime. Today marks the end of a chapter, but the beginning of a new and exciting journey with endless possibilities for us all. No matter where the path leads each of us after this point, I want us all to remember one word: perseverance. Perseverance is defined as continued effort to do or achieve something despite difficulties, failure, or opposition. Every student graduating today has had to overcome obstacles to achieve this milestone. We all had to endure a worldwide pandemic, forcing us to begin our first year of middle school virtually, but we persevered. Some students here today may have struggled academically, fighting to keep their grades up and meet the academic standards of Ames, but they persevered. Other students may have been dealing with a difficult home life, struggled with peer pressure, or just simply felt like giving up. Whatever the circumstance, and despite the obstacles, all 141 students here today persevered. As we enter high school, there are so many things to look forward to, such as going to proms, meeting new friends, and even driving. The next 4 years will continue to prepare us for the rest of our lives. I am certain that there will be struggles along the way that each of us will have to overcome. I am encouraging everyone to remember that perseverance got us this far, and perseverance will help us to achieve all of our future goals and aspirations. Lastly, none of the graduates would have reached this point without the love and support of our parents, families, teachers, and community. You have encouraged us at our lowest points and cheered us on at our highest. We cannot thank you enough, and will continue to depend on your wisdom and guidance to navigate us as we grow and mature. A special thank you to the rest of the SGA committee, especially our advisor, Ms. Ellie, and my Vice President, King Wilson. I would also like to thank Ms. Bakit, Ms. Clark, Ms. Glass, Mr. Weddle, Ms. Nelson, and Dr. Ongaga for all of your support. To the graduating class of 2023, the sky's the limit. Congratulations.
Give one more round of applause for Elijah Rucker, our president. All right. Now I'd like to bring up our speakers from each homeroom. Heaven, who represent USC. Heaven.
Hello, 8th grade, graduates, families, and friends. My name is Heaven Adunya. Thank you all for joining us today. Of course, as we know, 8th grade has finally come to an end, and many people have asked me, how is middle school and how would you describe it? And as I think about 8th grade and our experiences that we have shared, the first word that comes to mind is journey. It was a fun, challenging, and surprising journey to get here. As everyone knows, 5th grade was cut short. In a break that we thought would only last 2 to 3 weeks became half a year and a half. And because of that, our 6th grade year was taken from us. A time where it should have been trial and error, a time where we got to get used to middle school, and a time where we had to figure out what work ethics did and did not work for us, became a time we had to navigate Zoom, Google Classroom, and many other things. Not only were we affected through our education, but we were also affected socially. But nevertheless, we came back seventh grade. Faces that we have not seen for almost 2 years. People who we have not talked to for almost 2 years were the people that we were surrounded by every day. As the year went on, things became back to normal, and now we are finally have reached our eighth grade year. A time that we have been waiting, anticipating for years, anticipating till when we were gonna finish, complaining how far summer felt. But now that it is here, I don't know how to feel. I'm gonna miss my friends that will be going to different schools, people that I never thought that I would make a connection with. I see them as my closest friends. But I am very proud of everyone and everything that we have done and the journey that we have had together. I hope you all are as proud and excited as I am. I would like to thank my teachers for making this an amazing year and all my friends for making countless memories with me that I will never forget. And thank you, families, for everything that you have all have done for us to be able to succeed and reach here today. Thank you all for listening to my speech, and I hope you have an amazing day and the rest of the ceremony.
Thank you, Evan. Now we'll have Rose, who represents FSU.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Rose Josaklolo, representing the class of FSU. For the past 3 years, there have been ups and downs, but that didn't stop us from having wonderful memories, meeting new people, and trying new things. I'll never forget those moments, especially today. Today is June 14, 2023, the day we get to celebrate the end of middle school. This is the day we have all been waiting for. These 3 years went by so quickly, from not having an in-person graduation in 5th grade to being here with you as an 8th grader. During this period, we had to make a lot of changes due to COVID. It made us learn online, social distance, and having to wear a mask all day. Personally, this made my 6th grade year hard. It was tough trying to get used to a new school while learning online. As we started going to 7th grade, it started getting better by then. 8th grade was the best year for me because I had so many memorable things that had happened. Now that we are here, I'm proud that everyone here worked so hard to graduate. As we move on to high school, we will have different dreams and goals we want to accomplish. I hope that in the future we will achieve our dreams and goals we worked for and have the life we wanted. The next 4 years may be hard, but we can do this. If we made it through elementary and middle school, I'm sure we can get through high school, despite the differences. Middle school were the best years of my life, and because of that, I would like to thank my family, especially my mom and dad for supporting me, my teachers, Ms. Navarro and Ms. Faye, for helping me get through 7th and 8th grade, and all my friends, especially Kay and Fernanda, for being there for me. I also want to appreciate my classmates for being amazing and making the class an enjoyable experience. Congratulations to the class of 2023, and I wish you all the best for 9th grade. Thank you.
Thank you, Rose. Now we'll have Rena, who represents UCLA.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Rena Zindani, and I'm thrilled to be here today as an 8th grade graduate of Ames. I can't believe our time in middle school has come to an end. We've grown so much over the past few years, and I'm proud of each and every one of us. We've faced challenges, overcome obstacles, and learned valuable lessons. As we reflect on our last couple of years of elementary and middle school, let's remember these years as a building block for our high school and college careers. Now, as we prepare to say goodbye to middle school, we're embarking on a new journey. High school will bring new challenges and opportunities, but I know that we're all more capable of rising to the occasion. We have the skills, the knowledge, and the determination to achieve anything we set our minds to. So let's take a moment to thank those who have helped us along the way, our parents, teachers, and friends who have believed in us and pushed us to be our best selves. And most importantly, let's thank ourselves for never giving up and being here today. Congratulations, class of 2023.
Thank you, Rena. Now we'll have Simeon, who's representing Stanford.
Super brief announcement. Come on, Simeon Reigns. Come on. Family, so I'm going to ask if you could just take a moment to silence your phones, okay? Our students are giving some beautiful speeches. We want to make sure that every family member can hear that speech. So please, let's be mindful. So if you can turn your electronics off, or at least turn your volumes off, mute them, and let's be mindful so that we all can enjoy the ceremony. All right, family, we good? All right, Simeon Reigns.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Simeon Reigns, and I'll be presenting my speech from representing Stanford of the graduating class of 2023. This school year has been very interesting for us because we have been very, a little bit difficult because our teacher, Ms. McKeed, has been promoted to a better spot. So we were just struggling between teachers back and forth, and we really miss Ms. McKeed because Ms. McKeed was really amazing. She was just she always treated us as we were her own, and every single time the picture came up with Ms. McKeed and us, family was always a word that was used, and that is why Ms. McKeed will always have a place in my heart and everywhere, because Ms. McKeed is really amazing. I also have to give great thanks to Mr. Weddle because he was also there too. He was there since day one. He was there from 7th grade all the way up to 8th grade. He helped me with everything I knew. He helped me graduate to where I am today, and I thank him for that too. And now I'll be presenting my speech of graduating.
All right, thank you, Simeon. All right, now we'll have Sylvia, who's representing UCSB.
Good afternoon, graduates, teachers, and parents. I'm Sylvia from UCSB. First off, I'd like to thank everyone for being here. Graduation is something that probably most of us have been waiting for. The day that you graduate from middle school and go on to high school. It's like ending a chapter and starting one in a new life. We're halfway through. We finished elementary school and now we're finishing middle school. The start of our middle school was very unexpected. Nobody predicted that we would start our middle school years off with online classes. It was a huge transition that none of us were prepared for. We were just in 6th grade, taking online classes, thinking middle school will go by very slowly. But here we are, graduating from 8th grade. Next year will be a new start, a new period of time, where we will all be experiencing something new. Maybe some of you guys feel that you have to grow up in high school. But I must say now, growing up is inevitable. So I like to say, prepare yourself for the change high school will be bringing. Thank you.
Thank you, Sylvia. Now, last but not least, we'll have Rahel, who's representing UCSD.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Rahel. I've been at Ames for 3 years, and every year new opportunities come. When I first came to Ames, we were on quarantine, so classes were online. My first teacher was Miss Shahid, and she taught me well. My second year of middle school, I met my teacher, Miss Harrison. She was a really nice teacher and always supported me when I needed the support. I'm grateful for having a teacher like Miss Harrison. In my last year of middle school, I met my teacher, Mr. Forte. He's a great teacher. Mr. Forte goes above and beyond for his students. He's a very patient teacher and helps us learn topics over and over until we understand. I also want to thank our new teacher, Ms. Bubby Kerr. She's one of the strongest teachers I know. She's very kind and strict about our education. What makes Ames truly remarkable is his dedication to academic excellence. Ames stands for achievement, inspiration, motivation, and success. Ames is more than just a school, it's a community. Ames encourages you to discover your talents and to pursue your passion. Ames has many students from different backgrounds with unique cultures. The environment makes students feel respected and valued. Ames provides unique learning styles. It helps students learn what their weaknesses and strengths are in their learning journey. Ames offers tutoring, counselor services, and supports to ensure that every student receives the best assistance possible. Thank you.
Let's give a round of applause for all the speakers. One more. All right. Now we'll have our superintendent, Miss Woods, come up and speak first.
So parents, I'm going to ask your permission for a moment because I'm going to speak directly to the eighth graders. Eighth graders, I want you to say a number. Say 7. Say it again to say it louder. 7. Okay. There's 7 steps. 7 plus, but 7 steps for sure. First, you were in kindergarten, and all these people supported you, and they said, yay, my baby's crossing the stage. And then you got to 5th grade. Step number 2. Right? And everyone came again and they cheered you. Now you're at step number 3. Then you have high school. Then you have your BA. Then you have your master's. Then you're going to do your doctoral. I'm speaking it out there. Parents, I'm going to speak it out over your children. Then you have your doctoral studies. So what number? I didn't hear that. That was weak. What number? 7. So next year you're going to high school. When it gets hard and you don't want to study and there's something really fun to do, instead of doing your work, what number are you going to say? When your friends say, oh, come on, you don't need, so what, you didn't do well on that test, so what, come on, let's go have fun. What are you going to say? 7. 7 steps. Kindergarten, done. 5th grade, done. 8th grade, almost at the end of this, done. High school, BA, master's, doctoral studies, 7. So when you want to, please do have fun. Don't hear me wrong. Have fun in high school. But when you want to just kind of take it a little bit easy, I don't have to press as hard. I want you to hear me in your head say, what number? 7. I'm proud of you. I was looking at you all walking in, and I remember you walking in as kindergartners. And now I've seen you to another step, and I'm overjoyed. I cannot wait to see what's next. I know you're going to have a successful high school year, and I'm very proud of you. Thank you, parents. Thank you, guardians, for allowing me to have this space in your child's life. And I can't wait to see you at 7.
Oh, let's give a round of applause for Miss Superintendent Miss Miles. Oh my God. Sorry. It's been a pleasure to be your co-host this morning. And now I'd like to bring up my co-MCs, Ms. Bakit, who serves the head of division for academics.
All right. Beautiful. Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for allowing me to be here with you. All right. Thank you so much. Just a simple announcement before we get started, to please not use these doors on top of the bleachers. Just a very simple request. If we need to enter or exit, to use this door right here. Okay, please pardon me. I lost my voice. You know, it's the last 2 weeks of school. There's a lot of conversation. So if you can't hear me all the way, just please be patient with me. Thank you to our wonderful Vice President, Mr. King Wilson. All right. So, I would like to say congratulations to you, graduates, and to your families for this amazing accomplishment and well-deserved celebration. The years 2020 to 2023 have been paved by many challenges and equally accomplishments. I remember welcoming you all as 6th graders and thinking to myself, wow, how am I going to do this? They're transitioning from elementary school. We are on a digital platform. They're having to learn how to use Zoom and Schoology and all these outstanding digital platforms as young as scholars. As many of you know, and as many of our former speakers shared, that our sixth grade year was on Zoom, which was a very unique transition. I would like to say you all did it. And since then, you've experienced so many extremes with the global health crisis, racial tensions, and a worldwide expression of, what do I do if the world shuts down? Okay, through it all, families and graduates, you made it, and I am proud of you. Here we sit in 2023 preparing for the next steps in our lives, in your lives as high schoolers. I would like to commend you on a job well done this year, and I share in your excitement and enthusiasm for all the wonderful things to come. Remember that you can do anything that you set your mind to. And for today, please remember two things. Number one, this is an African proverb that says, necessity breeds innovation. Do not worry about what you don't have. Instead, focus on what you do have and work to get what you want. Can't is a four-letter word that should not deter you in any way, but instead should fuel your curiosity and enthusiasm to achieve anything that you put your mind to. Okay? Second, remember that time is of the essence. Create memories with families and friends. Have meaningful conversations. Take deep breaths. Write in your journal. And learn to forgive, because everyone deserves a second chance. So to my graduates, continue to move in reason and rest in your passions, young scholars. The world is your oyster. Congratulations, class of 2023. Okay. Now, I would like to share that as the head of division for academics, I am honored and pleased to announce all the students who are on the Dean's List and honor roll. If you remember, Dean's List is maintaining a 3.5 GPA to 3.99, and honor roll is 3.0 to 3.49. So what I'm going to ask, ladies and gentlemen in the audience, we're going to do a continuous round of applause as I speak and share the names of the students who are on the Dean's List and on the honors list. And I'm going to ask our graduates, when they hear their name, to please stand up and remain standing. Okay, are you ready? This is gonna be a long, continuous round of applause, okay? All right, let's go. So, Heaven, Vivian, Jessica, Christina, Sylvia, Chienru, Victoria, Aria, Danny, Arika, Dina, Rose, Victor, Solongo, Rachel, Arlene, Irina, Nathan, Terry, Rania, Amen, Genesis, Liliana, Wawala, Marta, Carmela, Rami, Delina, Salim, Abdurrahman, Zoe, Fong, Daisy, Vivian Go, Isaac Luna, Wenhui, Taxib, Fernanda, Johanna, Elijah, Zemni, Fabrizio, Selena, Rashwan, Haran, Ugo, Jairu, Kim, Alan, Leslie, El Shaddai, Muhammad Sheikh, Isha, Rena, Jada, Allison, Xiaopeng, Montaz, Rachel, Lujane, Uganzaya, Zayn, Aaron, Renzo, Kian, Tammy, Tien, Samuel, Camilla, Simeon, Arij, Frank, She, Sean, Glenn, Abigail, Mordecai, Hannah, Tugs, Darren, Benyan, Bethlehem, Maureen, Mascana, Jamie, Kelson, and Zayn. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are all welcome to take a seat. Much appreciated. All right. And now, let's give them another round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give them another applause. Beautiful. And where we have all of our teachers have prepared something to say, I'm going to invite two teachers to come up and to share. First, we'll have Miss Bay, who is the homeroom teacher for UC Santa Barbara. Miss Bay.
Hi, for those who don't know me, I'm Miss Bay. I'm the homeroom teacher of UCSB and FSU. And okay, so here's my speech. Dear 8th grade students, parents, and colleagues, it is with great pride and a heavy heart that I stand before you today to celebrate the graduation of the 8th grade class. As your teacher, it has been an absolute joy to watch you grow over the past 2 years. You have all worked so hard to get to this point, and I am honored to have been a part of your journey. I want to take this opportunity to thank each and every one of you for all your hard work, dedication, and perseverance. You have shown me what it means to be a true scholar, and I am confident that you will continue to excel in high school and beyond. As your math and science teacher, I have learned so much from you. You were my first set of kids after getting my teaching credential. You've taught me new slang words, TikTok trends, and also the use of Mathway. How could I forget? Besides all the fun stuff, you have also taught me the importance of patience, empathy, and kindness. You have reminded me that teaching is not just about sharing my knowledge, but also building relationships, fostering creativity, and nurturing a love of learning. I hope that I have been able to inspire you as much as you have inspired me. I hope that I have been able to help you see your potential and to always believe in yourself. I hope that I have challenged you to think critically, to ask questions, and to never stop learning. As you move on to high school, I want you to remember that you are capable of achieving great things. You have already accomplished so much, and the future is full of possibilities. Whatever path you choose, I know that you will make a positive impact on the world. I want to thank the parents and families of our graduates for their support and encouragement. You have been our partners in education, and we could not have done this without you. I also want to thank my colleagues for their hard work and dedication, especially my partner teacher, Ms. Navarro. You have played a huge role in shaping the minds and hearts of our kids. I couldn't have done this without you. In closing, I want to say how proud I am of each and every one of you. You have made a lasting impression on me, and I will cherish the memories that we have created together. Congrats on your graduation, and I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Bay. If you guys didn't know, Ms. Bay's classroom is 314, which is also pi. So I was like, Ms. Bay's in the pi room, 3.14, teaching math and science. And next, I'm going to bring up Mr. Weddle, also my partner teacher. All right, here you go, Mr. Weddle.
All right, thank you, Ms. Becky. Okay, hi, I'm Mr. Weddle. I'm the USC English and History teacher for 8th grade. Okay. Distinguished guests, proud parents and guardians, and most importantly, the astonishing 2023 graduating class of 8th graders. It is an honor to stand before you today on this momentous occasion. Today we gather to celebrate the culmination of years of hard work, growth, failure, and success. This is a day that marks the end of one chapter and the beginning of another. As we stand here on the precipice of high school, let us take a moment to reflect on the journey that has brought us to this very point. My initial introduction to Ames was as an instructional aide brought on the tail end of the 2021 school year. The environment was warm, friendly, and welcoming. I was greeted with an element that was lacking in other schools I had encountered: respect. Respect for each other's culture and well-being is a common theme that I witnessed within these walls. I think of Cesar Chavez and his quote regarding the topic. He said, "Preservation of one's own culture does not require contempt or disrespect for other cultures." I saw this in effect daily as the students shared their culture with another through shared appreciation for regional cuisine. I saw it as they listened patiently and quietly to African American spirituals in history class. I saw it as they proudly wore their cultural attire to school for Spirit Week, and I felt it during an assignment which required the students to present the contributions that Mexicano and Chinese immigrants brought to our society. I was delighted to see not only passion and pride for their own culture, but for each other's. It has been my pleasure to see your children grow before my very eyes into future orators, innovators, visionaries, and philosophers. Your children have prevailed amongst the maelstrom of uncertainty. Their lexile level, reading level rose, and their writing skills continue to bloom. To our families, thank you for raising wonderful children and fostering their curiosities. High school will be the first of many firsts. Lastly, I would like to leave you with a quote from Walt Disney. All our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. Class of 2023, you have the power to formulate and configure your own destiny. Be passionate about what you believe in. Thank you, and may success and happiness follow each and every one of you wherever you go. Excelsior.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Mr. Weddle. And now I would like to bring up our Director of Schools, Miss Natalie Glass.
So good afternoon, families, teachers, students, superintendent. I'm going to also turn my back to you families to speak to our graduates. Congratulations to you all. Let's give our graduates a round of applause. I'm super proud of all of you. You have accomplished a great milestone. You're graduating 8th grade. As it has been said, you started your middle school year in a really interesting way. You were online, but you persevered. Just as our president, Elijah, said, you guys have perseverance. And I've seen that daily from you all. I know at times I may be just a little bit tough on you all, just a tad bit. But you all persevere and you always try to do the right thing. One thing I can say about this graduating class is that you all are unified in whatever it is. Whether it's getting your point across, why can't we have Spirit Day, Ms. Glass? Why was this event canceled? Can we do this? Can we do that? You stick together. And I want you to continue in that spirit, supporting one another, respecting one another, and speaking up for yourselves. I want you all to remember as you go into high school that you can accomplish anything that you put your mind to. Don't be afraid to ask for help. You have all of these wonderful people here supporting you. Always come back if you need support, and we're always here for you. Let's give our parents a round of applause. Without them, we would not be here today. To our parents, we want to thank you for trusting us with your child's education, and we look forward to the great things that comes their way. Always come back, say hi, don't forget about us, and we wish you the best of luck. Before I introduce our guest speaker, I want to say one more, just to remind you all, please do not open the doors at the top. It's being requested by Laney College that we keep these doors closed. So please close the doors at the top. If you need to exit, please come down the stairs and out the sides. So at this time, I'd like to introduce our guest speaker, Elena A. Hairston. Elena Hairston is an... Yeah, let's clap for Elena Hairston. Elena Hairston is an author and university educator specializing in English literature and composition, creative writing, African American literature, social justice literature, humanities, and social sciences. She's earned her BA with honors in English and integrative studies from Guilford College, her Master's of Art in Humanistic Psychology from Saybrook University, and her Master's of Fine Arts in English and Creative Writing from Brown University. She's an award-winning publisher whose works have been published in various literary journals and magazines. She has worked for public and private educational institutions and as a tenured professor, guest lecturer, and adjunct instructor in English, creative writing, and humanities. We know Elena Harrison best as Miss Hairston, homeroom teacher of UCSD. Let's give a warm welcome to Miss Elena Hairston.
Thank you, ma'am. Right. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you, Ames. 8th grade. First, I want to take a moment to, that's right. A moment of silence, please, for everyone that we've lost, especially those that we've lost way too soon. And after we have our moment of silence, I'll go ahead and speak, but I'm not going to take too much time. Let's go ahead and bow our heads and just have a moment. Okay, hello everyone. Thank you so much for being here and for honoring all of us with your presence. I'm very grateful to be here, and that bio was not supposed to have gotten read, but I was forced to give it to my friend, my spiritual advisor, Ms. Bakit. This experience of having taught 7th grade here is probably, no, let me just say it. It is the most memorable teaching experience I've ever had. And I've been teaching for over 22 years. I left university teaching because I had gotten fed up. I thought that I could go back to K-12 and make a better difference. Well, maybe I did. But what 7th grade did for me, UCSD, they taught me a thing or two about a thing or two. And a very important person in my life told me that if you can't remain humble, you've ceased to exist. And in my own over-intellectualized stupidity, I thought this person was telling me I needed to be humiliated. Humility means to be teachable, to remain teachable. When a person says that I'm going to be humble, that person is really saying I am going to be teachable. I am going to be pliant. I am going to be able to receive information and to do something meaningful with that information, with a view towards making a difference, not in my own life, but in the lives of others. Doesn't matter how many degrees I have. It matters what kind of person I am. My mother is Eritrean. She came here, yes. She came here before y'all were even embryos, right? She came here back when Reagan was governor. And the Habesha community was very small. My mother came here with an RN degree. She spoke 6 languages fluently. And I tell my students this, they may remember, but she was not able to practice nursing in this country because at that time, the xenophobia, the hatred, the racism, the sexism was on a different level. I mean, it's never really gone away, but it was more in your face, i.e., you can have the RN degree, we don't care. You still can't perform any services for us because you don't look the way we want you to look and you don't speak the King's English. My mother could perform a tracheotomy, and I don't know about you, but if I'm about to die, I don't think I care if you speak English very well, right? And that's what I tell the students. You have to know that you are committed to something greater than yourselves when you are becoming educated. My mother comes here and she decides to go back to junior college. That at the time was where you could go to get English skills. Now, she spoke English well enough, and she understood English well enough. She spoke Amharic, she spoke Tigrinya, she spoke French, she spoke Arabic, a little German, a little Italian. It's a pretty good resume. And she could cook. I mean, like cook, right? But she couldn't practice the profession that she enjoyed practicing. And for her, it was music to help people. I like to think that she passed on her good genes to me. My mother passed away in 2004, and I took my first tenure-track college teaching position at the very college that would not allow her to pass her English course. I had no idea. But when I found out, I knew then that I wanted to definitely teach English and ESL because I wanted to make sure that I was able to help as many people for whom English may not be their first language, but loving another human being was or is. Loving another human being, not myself, you. And today, this amazing, spectacular, brilliant, unbelievably talented group of young people who are going to be the graduating class of 2027 know what this number 7 means. Full circle. Now I told him, I said, look, when I need to retire and everything, I'm gonna need you all to be running the world correctly. And you better know how to write a research paper. Isn't that right, Rahel? Deshaun and Ibu, Jeremiah, Gabriel, Elizabeth, Mordecai, Fidel, Mom and Dad, I see you somewhere out there. Yes, boy, they taught me. Ooh, they taught me. I am so grateful. All of them. All of them. Joniah, Miskana, Delina, all of them. That's UCSD, and I didn't get everyone because I had a prepared speech, but that doesn't really work. This is from the heart. Teaching is for life. We all teach each other. I have met some spectacular people here, Ms. Navarro, Mr. Weddle, Mr. Forte, Ms. Bay, Ms. Glass, Superintendent Maya Woods, and there's some other folks who aren't here, and some folks I did not name because I am not remembering everyone, but you are here and you helped me become a better human being. And that's all we're supposed to be doing. Doesn't matter how many degrees you have. I know a lot of people with PhDs and MDs and JDs, and you know, when the world ends, I don't want to be with them. I don't want to be with those individuals who are not kind-hearted, who are not generous, and who do things not because for the accolade and the status, they do things because it's the right thing to do. End of story. Nothing else to be said about it. No one's perfect, but you know when you're doing something wrong, and you know when you're doing something that's not for the right reasons. And it's hard to talk to a 12-year-old and a 13-year-old about not doing wrong when they see us adults doing wrong all day, every day. I'm one of them. I do wrong sometimes too. Yep. The difference is knowing that I did wrong and quickly making the amends, apologizing sincerely and making the amends. And when you parents and you caregivers, you families, I watched you. I was here. We had the mask on. I know I did brain damage to myself. I did not get enough oxygen. And the 12-year-olds and the 13-year-olds and the 11-year-olds and the 10-year-olds and the 9-year-olds, the 8-year-olds, the 7-year-olds, 6-year-olds got masks on and like this, just in line, following instructions, doing everything you told them to do, everything, and then some. Wearing a mask, can barely breathe, trying to play, trying to have fun. And here we are, we adults, what were we doing? We were With the mask on, just taking the mask off, just breaking the rules, and complaining. Kids don't complain. They have legitimate grievances. Well, you didn't hear me say that. Wait, hold on. I'm talking to the adults. The kids have legitimate grievances when they see us not doing what we tell them to do. I know it sounds very simple. It's difficult to tell a child to do something that we're not doing because they know. Nice thing about kids, boy, they have a hard time lying. They try. They don't do too well at it. That is what is so beautiful about this particular graduating class, is that even when they tried to lie, they couldn't do it. They tried to lie. They were just like, no. It's like, okay, we said what? And they're like, okay, Miss Harrison. Like, okay, everybody's in trouble. Everybody's in trouble. They're like, everybody's in trouble? Everybody's in trouble, including me. I'm staying in, I'm having lunch with you. I have lunch right here. I don't get to go anywhere. And that's a beautiful thing because I learned from that. I continue to learn. Teaching adults is different than teaching children, always will be. Teaching at the university level, and I've been at the top and I left and I came back. It's very different when you're dealing with children who live in your neighborhood. And here's the beautiful thing about it, is that kids know how to fall down, get right back up. What? We good. Fall down, get right back up. I fell down quite a few times in my life and had to get right back up. We fall down, we get right back up, and we know we had some help doing so. We had to ask, or maybe we didn't ask and somebody gave it to us. We're obligated, though. It's called ancestral memory. The PhD, the MD, the MA, the BA, the BS, the scholarship, the grant, the status, the title, none of that matters if we don't help others. That's all there is to it. And you've allowed me to embark upon an amazing journey with these graduates. I watched them literally, and here I am coming back like, whoa, look at everybody's like 5'9", 6 foot, like here. It's an amazing thing. When I was 13 and when I was 12, I had a really bad stuttering problem. And my teacher, who was a wonderful person, she told me to go into theater, which I thought was, I stutter. Why would I be in theater? Why would I be in plays? I didn't know it then, know now, that you put a kid in a situation where they have to use that which they are afraid to use. And if the setting is right enough, that child will do quite well at what we thought they wouldn't do well at all. So I understand when a child doesn't think he or she can do that which we are telling him or her to do. I understand that. And boy, you give a person an opportunity to do something, you help them, you set the situation right, and they soar. Dyslexia, whatever. Dyslexia, that's just, the words just look a little different right now. Let's sit down and look at the words. Look at the words. Dyslexia. Let's look at the words differently. Let's take some time with it. Anxiety. Okay, you got anxiety. You got anxiety? You have anxiety? We think we adults, like taxes, yes, anxiety. Kids, anxiety. There's nothing worse than watching a child having anxiety. Learning to breathe with them, taking time with the child, investing in who he or she is, even if you don't know him. You don't have to know someone to love them. Right? Anxiety. How about hunger? Ms. Harrison, I'm hungry. Well, okay, let's see what we got going on around here today. Some of my students, my former students, know how much money I had every day. I don't know how they found this out, but they knew how much money I had. So if a kid is hungry, how in the world am I going to give them the S back? Right? So we do what we're supposed to do, and we meet our children where they are, but we still have those expectations. As an adult, I have expectations of my fellow adults as they have expectations of me. Sometimes we don't always meet those expectations. And we learn how to forgive. I have to be a good person to do that, though. So that's what I've learned in my time with my former 7th graders who are now graduating 8th graders going into the 9th grade. And in 4 years, we'll be graduating as the class of 2027. 2027. Thank you so much for having us. Thank you so much for taking part in their lives. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you so much to the 8th graders for everything that you've done. And the teachers, I don't know, I've been doing this a minute. Teaching is not, it's not, when my mother and my grandmother were in school, it was different. When I was in school, it was different. And now in school, it depends on where you are, but school may be the only place a child can actually have something to eat, get his or her clothes washed, and get the kind of community that they need. And at Ames, there is real community. Despite the challenges and despite the problems that we were all facing, teaching is more than just simply imparting information and trying to prepare the next generation to do well in writing and reading. The avocation of teaching is being able to show young people and anyone else what it means to be humble, what it means to be teachable. And just when I think I understand something, I realize I probably don't understand it as well as I thought. And with all the education, the formal education that I've gotten in my life, I wouldn't be here without my teachers at all. There's no way. I would not be here without my teachers and my coaches. I would not be here without my pastors and my Sunday school teachers. I would not be here without the community people. I would not be here without the individuals who've intervened in my life throughout my life. Every failure I've had, every mistake I've had or made, every achievement, every item of self-doubt, every single opportunity I had that was either good or bad, there's no way I would be here unless other people had not helped me. And the thing about growing up is that there are people that come into your lives one time and make a tremendous difference. In my case, it was teachers, even substitutes. Sometimes a substitute teacher was the one that made all the difference. Doesn't matter what you do in life, doesn't matter what your degrees are in, doesn't matter what you are called, doesn't matter where you are. Some of the smartest people I know ever existed do not have college degrees. Some of the smartest people I know did not even graduate high school. I teach adult learners. I teach university. And we find the time. Thank you. And we find that though having those college skills are very important, and it's very important to go to college, it's inside that we really want to make sure is okay. And these graduates have what it takes inside. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, everyone. And thank you so much, Ms. Harrison. I think coming out of the pandemic and teaching alongside you has had such an impact on me and everyone who was in that building. So we just want to thank you for taking the time to come drive for hours, to come up here and to address our graduates. We thank you for taking the time to be here with us. Thank you so much. Can we have another round of applause for Ms. Harrison? All right. And now is the time and the part that we have all been waiting for, the passing of the diplomas. Okay. I am going to invite each teacher up to say the names of their students as they walk for their diplomas. Okay. Wonderful. So what we're going to do is I'm going to invite Ms. Bay to come up. Okay. All right.
Okay. I'm very pleased to present my class to the superintendent and the board of promotion. First up, Lujain Ahmed. You go. Yeah. Abdurrahman Bashir. All right. Kim Kanbui. All right. Mohammed El Sheikh. Hannah Guo. Kamora Holland Sanders. Sylvia Lee. Dina Mohammed. Frank Nguyen. Salongo Nyamjargo. Liliana Rodriguez. Nathan The Wardrose. Aaron C. Niftalim Sagai. Tristan Tangsalan. Elshade Wale. Motaz Yaya. Maskana Yimmer. Derek Yuan. Arij Zain. That's it for UCSB. Thank you. Up next, FSU with Ms. Navarro.
I'm very pleased to present my class to the superintendent and to the board for promotion. Samaya Bayfort. Samaya. Zoe Banati. Hi, Zoe. Okay, keep going. Binyan Chow. Hi, Binyan. Young Huang. Alua Toyin Humphreys. Jalen Facetti Jackson. Congratulations. Haran Fitsum. Kian Pitts. Naomi Coletta. Alan Lau. Jailong Liu. Selena Louie. Bethlehem Gebra Merin. Jijin Wu. Salem Teko. Ese Tesfaski. Kim Hong Louie. Mohammed. Nada Masen. Congratulations. Fernanda Romero Cárdenas. All right. Rose Socolo. Rose, congratulations. Samni Sabahir. Congratulations, Samni. Thank you so much, FSU. You were a pleasure to have. And of course, last but certainly not least, King Makai Wilson.
All right, family, how we doing today? We doing good? All right, so Mr. Forte's class is up next, and they're gonna get ready to get their diplomas. So, all right, Mr. Forte, we're ready. Let's go.
I'm very pleased to present my class to the superintendent and the board for promotion. First up, Rami Abdullah. Meskana Abraham. Ravina Afaram. Rania Azabari. Uganzaya Baldun Dorch. Joniah Blacknell. Fong Dang. Kylie DeGray Mitchell. Rahel Des Allen. Sean Ford. Rachel Garcia Morel. Vivian Guo. Elizabeth Ibrahim. Chia Lee. Mingwei Lee. Camilla Martinez. Deshaun McCray. Mordecai Mel Aka. Gabriel Morera Hernandez. Shi Wu Yang. Musad Saeed. Jeremiah Trotter. Delina Seskaya. Fidel says hi, yay. Ibrahima Wainwright. Jaru Shin.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, forget it. I do have my list. All right. So for my class of 2023, we have UCLA. Brenda Alfaro Granados. Kelson Bao. Zobu Bayarnium. Woo! Xiaopeng Chen. Jamie Cordova. Abigail De Ferre. Leslie Garvey. Segab. I'm gonna butcher this name. Gibras. Come on, baby. You know who you are. Rita Huang. All right. Ruswan Lee. Tammy Lynn. All right, Isaac Luna. Melissa Martinez. Daisy Massimo. And Samuel Messerat. And Germany Porter Jackson. Kimani Kai Millsap. All right, Marta Tesfamer. Wenwei Yu. All right, Rena Zindani. Congratulations. And Tugs. Juan Garcia. And last but not least, Adam Mespa. And that is it for class of 2023, UCLA. Thank you.
Okay, I am very pleased to present my class to the superintendent and the board for promotion. USC. All right. Heaven Adunia. Jada Aguilar. Wawala Amini. Yoel Asfa. Good job, Yoel. Vivian Chan. Irina Dang. Aria Deval. Ugo Iganu. Good job, Ugo. Thank you. Victor Fang. Congratulations, Victor. Dagam Fakadu. Congratulations, Dagam. Darren Lamb. Congratulations, Sam. Jessica Lee. Great job, Jessica. Lorenzo Lockett. Congratulations, Lorenzo. Danny Ma. Good job, Danny. Allison Ordonez. Isha Padel. Good job, Isha. Johanna Reed. Good job. Elijah Rucker. Hermela Weldemichael. Good job. Terry Yu. Christina Zamid. Congratulations, Christina. Lucas Zhao. Good job, Lucas. Okay. Okay, your turn.
Yeah, this is Dr. Evan Songaga, and I'm very pleased to present my class to the superintendent and the board for promotions. Isaac Abram. Josue Cantor Moreno. Josue, good job. Thank you. Michael Drackley. Big Mike. Michael Drackley, good job. You did good. Michael Drackley. Fabricio Guzman. Good job, Fabricio. You did it.
Thank you.
Outstanding. Renzo Goodman. Good job, Renzo. Yabsira Hailu. Maya Haglefs. You did good. Aline Hall. Genesis Ortega. Sunsuri. Good job, Sunsu. Kyuli. Tiani Liu. Alice Lockett. You're the man, you did it. Good job. Yeah. Alika Malek. Amen Meden. You did. You did it good. Wonderful. Outstanding. Simeon Reigns. You did it. David Samson. Busy man. Gabriel Solomon. You did it. You did it. Good job. Good job. Good. Maureen Tran. Oh, Maureen, you did it. Victoria Trong. Good job, Victoria. Jose Vargas. Glenn Yataleshwa. Good job, Glenn. You did it. Very good. Outstanding.
As they're finishing up the remaining of the photos, let's give all of our graduates a hand. Come on, guys, we can do better than that. Now let's give yourselves a hand. You guys did a phenomenal job. Thank you to our parents, all of our siblings, aunts, uncles, grandmothers, grandfathers, neighbors, family, friends. So a quick announcement as they're finishing the last photos. I want to give a big thank you to Ms. Barnett. She's around here somewhere. To Laney College for allowing, there she is. Thank you so much. She's hiding. Thank you to Laney College for allowing us to have our program here on today. So, family, when we're invited to someone's house, we would like to honor their space, right? Right? So I'm gonna ask you, again, please do not exit from the doors above the bleachers, okay? Please do not go outside those doors, okay? Please come down and exit this way. Also, balloons are prohibited. Those loose balloons are prohibited from being in here, okay? So I see a couple more balloons, so please make sure you exit out with those balloons, okay? I think this is our last student. So again, please do not exit here. Please exit out of these doors. Miss Baki.
Would you like to use a tassel? Okay, so all of them should have the tassel on the right hand side. Okay.
All right. This is the moment you all have been waiting for, but I always like to do something first because I think you all have earned it. Graduates, look at your parents and your guardians, your grandparents, everyone who's been here to support you. You have no idea how much they have sacrificed for you to get you here. Say thank you. Oh, that was weak. Again, tell them thank you. All right. Well, this is a big one. At this level, you got a few more steps to go, right? All right. Does anyone know what side your tassel should be on? On your right, right? Where's your heart? Your heart's on the left side. When you move your tassel in a few minutes, I want you to remember the time that you spent in middle school and keep it forever in your heart on your left side. So, parents, grandparents, guardians, cousins and friends and neighbors and special adults, it is my pleasure to present to you Ames Middle School, class of 2023. You may move your tassel to the left side. Congratulations.
All right, and so for the last time, we are going to dismiss our graduates to meet their families outside. So, graduates, please stand up, and we're going to go row by row to exit that way. So let's start with the first row. You all can exit the building and meet your families outside, row by row. Thank you, families. Thank you, graduates. Thank you, Laney College. And congratulations to the class of 2023. ألف 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 مبروك لكم.